Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. And, well, we're about to go meet our next friend. Our next little animal buddy here, and yeah, I don't even look at how much Moneybags charges us anymore, because pretty much if you're gathering all the gems you can, he will never really charge you more than you have, so... And, I mean, you kind of do need to pay them up for completion, so just kind of pay and get it out of the way. That's the best advice I can offer for you. Just kind of get it out of the way, let it happen, let it loose, just let the gems go. They don't matter anymore. We'll get them back later. I mean, what? Who said anything like that? But yes, welcome to Sergeant Byrd. Welcome to kind of where the trend continues of having awkward controls with our little guest characters here. Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be worse. It could be like a couple of the times on the Game Boy Advance. Those were worse, right? You get to fly, as you can tell, but it's definitely got both its upsides and its downsides. But let's jump into the base, shall we? Because, well, as you probably would have guessed if you watched, like, what was it, part 2 of this, we've got our work cut out for us here. It's another fairly similar level where we have 3 eggs to deal with. Only 3 though, so not awful. But we still got to do it anyway. So, and also, one important thing about this level, I believe, this is actually our first level where we have 500 gems to collect. Yeah, 500. So we've got our work kind of set out for us here. So we need to get started collecting everything as often as possible. Now, so we've got really 2 things that Sergeant Byrd can do. He can fly, and he can shoot rockets. That's about it? Yeah, that's about it for now. But our main objective here, in addition to the A and B objectives like the last time when we had Sheila's Alps, what we need to do here is we need to rescue 5 of those little birds. And the 5th one you rescue, whichever one is the 5th one, will give you the egg. Pretty simple. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. But yeah, the waddling controls are a little bit awkward, but you also don't want to be hovering in the air all the time because you get a little bit less control over the air. It's not like you can just descend completely at will. You just really have to let go. And the missiles, by the way, are slightly homing. You need to be at least aimed somewhat in the correct direction for them to try to work, which kind of leaves you in some weird positions. By the way, remember this box for later, because, well, there's no way for us to get inside of it right now. This little metal chest here in the center of this room. We will have to come back. There's no way for us to deal with this right now. We've just got to come back to do it. So come back we shall indeed. These ladybugs here are kind of a little bit difficult to kill, to be completely honest. But, well, we're going to need to keep killing them because I'm apparently taking a lot of damage. Quite a bit. Also, if you notice real quick, there was a gopher hole in the ground back there. Oh, here's our first, here's our midway point egg. This level's not actually terribly long, but there's a ton of stuff in the way that's just getting in the way of your A and your B. Which is actually kind of a theme for a lot of the Spyro, like the Spyro 3 levels, is that they're actually not really long. Like, even compared to, like, Spyro's 1 and 2, the Spyro 3 levels really aren't that long, for the most part. I mean, yes, of course, the later you go, the longer the levels get. But, a lot of them just really have a lot of things in the way. Like, I mean, look at this puzzle here. This puzzle, basically, we gotta get the weights up and just drop them on the little door pads, and, well, we'll blast the door to the smithereens somehow. But also don't forget to come up here and free your second of the 5 birds because, well, they're kind of important. Kinda, just a little bit. Just a teensy little bit. And also, yeah, there's one of the gophers I was talking about earlier before I got distracted and interrupted. And basically, if you can drop a bomb on them, which I will show you how to do in a little bit. Actually, I don't know that I actually show it off because I'm not sure that I cared enough. You can do that. They're not required to kill by any stretch of the imagination, so I don't think I bothered. They don't contain gems or anything of the sort. But yeah, in the meantime, just kind of keep wailing on Rhinox. because, well, that's kind of important. But yeah, as you can see, the missiles do somewhat home, but they also kind of home on the stupid things, like you'll be aiming at an enemy and it'll home at a nearby basket. And they don't home particularly well, so your best bet is just to kind of aim. And also in the cutscene, Sergeant Byrd said that he had limited ammo, if you cared enough to listen to that. That's simply not true. He does not have limited ammo. There's no ammo limits here for any of the shoulder rockets. You can let them fly. Let them fly, everybody. Let them fly. Anyway, what did I forget here? I forgot something here. I think if you're really good, you actually can hit the gophers with rockets. Oh, was I just going after health? Apparently? Okay, whatever. We kind of need it, because this is kind of your last little gauntlet here, like if you remember on Sheila's Alps, the last one. Oh, no, wait, I did forget a balloon all the way up here in the ceiling, because those are important. Also, if you noticed that for whatever reason, the missiles home into the middle of the string rather than the balloon itself, which is kind of odd, but also I'm not going to question it, because it's this game. It's just this game. Yeah, I talked to them there. I was thinking that was, for whatever reason, another checkpoint, which is not true. The final checkpoint is actually right over there. And in fact, right about, yeah, now, we're going to be getting the egg. And boom. That is our second egg over here, and only one more to go. Not even two more, only one more. But we've got a significant number of gems, so don't think we're quite done yet. Not quite. We've still got a little bit more ground to cover here before we're done. Somewhat literally, because, well, there's a lot of ground here that needs to be combed for gems. But here, what we're going to do is, you see these little rocket missile things over here. We're going to pick one of them up because, well, we need to do something with it. What do we need to do with it? Well, remember that? Yeah, just nuke it. Just nuke it. Absolutely nuke it. Also, when you have rockets on your feet, you can't completely land, which means that Sergeant Byrd just kind of hops around like this, which is really weird. Also, you don't get hit by your own rocket blasts, as demonstrated by that, or you would have taken damage. You don't get hit. You don't get hit at all. It's simply just not there. It is not there. The damage is just not there. Not at all. Not at all, indeed. But anyway, if you haven't noticed by now, we're in a secret tunnel. I just completely did not decide to talk about secret tunnel at all. But we're in a secret tunnel where we can free the next last bird. This was the last thing I found as a kid.
I'm ready to be debriefed.
Not like total, but like in terms of this level, music went away. Kind of creepy. There it goes. But like on the last level, it took me forever as a kid to find this. Like, I don't know how long it took for me to find that fifth bird. It took me like an eternity, an absolute eternity. But that is neither here nor there, because I remember that we forgot another thing. If I could stop yawning, it would be great. We forgot another gem. We have grabbed the next gem. And now we can return and gather a few more rockets, because we need to nuke another chest. Oh no, wait, we still had one more bird after that, one more bird. Good lord, I am not paying attention. To be fair, I actually can't see the counter from where I am positioning myself to actually view my monitor, which is really my own fault, but shh, it's fine, right? Right. But yeah, so now it's really just, we've got to go through the rest of this gauntlet and kill a few more of enemies and nuke a few more things. And by the way, the nukes which are above are actually a somewhat decent way to do damage pretty quickly to the right next below, so you're not sitting there taking fire the whole time. So why would they wait until the last minute to give it to you? I have no idea. Don't ask me. I'm not a game designer. But also, speaking of weird game design decisions, that one gem that we just knocked down has always puzzled me for the longest time as a kid, because that falls down and it breaks over the lava. There's no way to collect it before it lands on the lava, and at that point the gem is actually just sitting on the lava texture. It just sits there. You know, I'm looking through this now and I didn't realize it until like I'm commentating over this now, but that one gem that was just sitting there on the screen a few seconds ago, that little itty bitty one gem, the one that screwed me over, and I kept forgetting about it, and I had to go spend time searching for it just because I never collected it, but it was on my screen so many times. Yeah, that one. That one. Well, you guys don't know that yet. You'll see that in a bit. Actually, no, you won't, because I cut all of it out. As we get an extra life and then immediately take a hit, of course, after I collect the life. Not that I could have taken it before I got the life and then had it restore me to full health. Because lives restore you to full health in this game, for whatever reason. Don't question it, just take it. Because I think there's a life in every level somewhere. Not that lives really matter that much, because, well, what the worst that happens is really just you have to restart from the very beginning. But whatever. Anyway, another balloon left. This level would be a nightmare if Spyro if we were trying to do all the balloons. You can tell this is a different level design. And it was a level designed for, well, for not Spyro. Whereas with Sheila's apps, you might be able to see a little bit that, like, I don't know, part of it might have been reminiscent of, like, a Spyro design, but not this. This one was for sure an original level that was not at all designed to be a Spyro level. Which is kind of weird. I'm not sure I'd buy Sergeant Byrd's controls for a collection game. And in my opinion, that some of the Game Boy Advance games, even though, like, it sucks having to tap A instead of just holding X to fly, some of those actually do kind of a better job, in my opinion, with some of these levels. But another secret cave. I'm apparently too tired to be doing this, but we are here nonetheless for apparently only a few more minutes. We're almost done with this. We're almost burning ourselves through this, but, well, here we are.
Before I was captured,
Last
I recovered this egg
Birdie
from
Bird
the enemy,
Bird.
sir.
Got it? Got it. Boom. Roy is done. We have rescued Roy. Hello, Roy. Welcome back. You stole Modesty's animation. How dare you? Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna go look for some gems because, well, I don't feel like suffering through that. And I remember at one point when I was recording this, I sneezed like everywhere and had to stop for like 10 seconds to actually wipe everything down. But anyway, here's that last gem that I mentioned. There was only one, and now we're up to 500. Level complete. Let's get out of here, shall we? Woo! 500. Not bad. Not bad at all. Considering we paid I don't even know how much to get in there. But anyway, without any further ado, level complete. Oh wait, there's a... I forgot, I shut off the whirly gate. Damn it. I was like, why am I still going? Right, the whirly gate.
Situation. We need 5 men to operate the whirly gate.